it's a lot of time has passed, a lot of time. And I am genuinely curious, like, what have you been up to in that time? Like, what did you do after high school? What did you end up studying? What did you end up graduating from?
So I left good old Vaughan and I went out to Windsor. So I ended up double majoring in journalism and then communication, media, and film. So as you know, I was in the arts at St. E's, but I don't know, I didn't really ever like the acting. I honestly wasn't even meant to ever be at St. E's. So that's kind of like funny in itself. I never wanted to act. But once I got older, I kind of liked being behind the camera. So that's what I studied more so. So I was more in like the production aspect. So like producer role was kind of what I liked. So that's what I did mostly for like my undergrad. And then I stayed in Windsor still after I graduated and I did advertising out here. So I was doing that for a couple places and then I don't know, got kind of tired of it. Just wasn't really what I wanted to do. So I moved back home for about 3 years. And then I pursued teaching, which is so random, but I always had that kind of in the back of my head. So I wanted to, I wanted to be a teacher. So I just decided, well, advertising is not really the route that I want to go. So may as well do something that's always kind of been in my mind. So yeah, so now I'm a teacher.
Nice, that's amazing.
Yeah, so weird to like say
it, but well, you also remember like half of the teachers we've had, and you know, you just can't. A lot of them were our age. We felt like they were 40 years old, and you know, they were in their 20s and 30s. So it's crazy,
right? Yeah, it's so true.
So wow, that's amazing. And in a way, I'm always like an advocate on this podcast about, you know, changing careers and feeling out things for yourself. You know, like in your 20s. I always say, you know, this is the time, you know, to experiment. This is the time to kind of take risks, but you didn't do it on purpose. That's what you're trying to say. Like it was happenstance.
Nothing I do is on purpose. Okay.
Nothing you do is on purpose.
Nope.
You're just a free spirit floating around.
Sure.
You're just a big what? What were you going to say?
I don't even know.
Leave it out of it.
Yeah. Just leave that out of it. No, I don't know. I'm just like I don't know. I'm a big advocate on just kind of doing whatever, going with the flow, not necessarily free spirit, but like, I just kind of try things out, you know, like jack of all trades, master of none, where I just kind of like to dip into stuff. It seems interesting, seems fun. I try it. And then if I don't like it, on to the next kind of thing. So it doesn't really work out though always, because it puts me in like, you know, a midlife crisis, but like daily, because I'm always like, what am I doing? But whatever. It's just what I go with. May as well now like experiment.
I'm so glad you admitted that, because, you know, I tell people all the time on this podcast, like a lot of people that don't know me as well, like you, right? Like, you know me well, but a lot of people that don't, they sometimes don't even see that other side, right? They just see me putting out content. They just see me with collaborations, and they think, you know, my life is, you know, as fun as it could be, right? You know, I'm being creative. I get to do what I want every day, but I suffer with a lot of that, there's a lot of mental health problems, you know, waking up, sometimes just not feeling it. A lot of quarter life crisis. I wouldn't say midlife, but quarter life in the sense that we're 25, 26, 27. Last 3 years have been really rough for me, especially because I've been transitioning to this career in film. So I highly relate to, you know, anyone that's creative, anyone that's in the artistic field, you especially, because I remember you know, I keep reiterating that because it's the truth. Like you and I saw eye to eye on a lot of things. You know, people and like the arts, and we were that character, like, you know, just go with the flow. And I never really took myself that serious, like a lot of people did. You know, a lot of people knew what they wanted. You know what I mean? Like, remember grade 10, people were like trying to become accountants. It's like, I just want a beef patty from the cafeteria, you know?
No, but really.